So let's take a look at this song here. Papa's Got a Brand New Bag, James Brown. And what I did was I sort of comped the horn part and the guitar part together to come up with my version of a nice funky kind of chord thing to play over this song, or pretty much over any song. We happen to be right now in the key of E, I believe. Let me check my records here. Yep, we are in the key of E. So I'm playing an E9 chord and root on the 5th string. And I pretty much leave off, a lot of times I leave off the root. I think the only time I play the root is when we get to the break, I play it. So usually instead of playing the root, the 3rd, the flat 7, the 9, and the 5, I'm just playing from the 7th up, and the bass player is taking care of the root for me. So I start with imitating the horns, doing octaves, E and E an octave lower. And then I'm playing this E9 chord, but I'm adding the 13th with my pinky. I'll slow it down. And then we go to the 4 chord. We go to A, an A7. And the horns still play that E on top, but then they play harmonizing over an A chord. So to simulate that here, instead of going E and an octave lower E, for the 4 chord I'm going to do E octaves and then A octaves. And then I'm going to play a little A7 chord, basically like this one, but I'm not going to play the root again. So I'm going to have the 5th, the flat 7, and the 3rd. No root. Our friend the bass player will be handling that duty. And I'm going to have the same line on top. But this time it's going to be the sus4 to the 3rd. So the 4 chord sounds like this. And we just do it one time, then we go back. So far what we have is 1, 2, 3. Now we go to the 4 chord, A. Back to the 1 chord. Now all we have left is the 5 chord to the 4 chord. So our 5 chord is B, and we're going to play a B9. But again, I'm not going to play the root. Then I'm going to walk down B flat to A. And we stop, and then comes the riff. 1. And there, I'm going to play the full 9 chord, the E9, and go all the way up to the B9, which is up here in the 14th fret. So I'm going from 7th fret to the 14th. And that's that famous riff, 1. And that's it. Fairly easy, but it's just really great. It's so funky. I'll play it again. Little, not as slow, but I'll play it a little slow. 2, 3, 4. A chord. Back to E. Up to the B9. Down chromatically to A. 2, 3, 4, 1. And then I end on an E9. And that's it. So fairly easy, but great from the master himself, James Brown. An amalgam of the horn parts and the guitar part. I put it together and made this little funky thing here for us to play. So again, I would say start by exactly learning it and then do your own thing with it, okay? That's it, man. Have fun. Until next time, peace.